point.
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna start with the pointing rapidly the toes.
Okay.
So this is stretches the top of the feet and the ankle joint and knee joint and the hip. All will be affected by rapidly pointing the toes. این پاها رو باید به سرعت به طرف جلو پنجه های پا رو میاریم به جلو و دوباره برمیگردیم فلکسش میکنیم طرف خودمون. So you do this couple of times. If there is any blockage on the toes, this can be helping the situation to open the blockage. Okay. And then we try to keep these toes, fingers facing together and then opening like a book. Closing. این پنجه های پا باید همه بیاد به هم بچسبه، سعی بکنیم بعد دوباره بازش بکنیم. We bring all the fingers together like a book, closing the book and then opening. پنجه های پا.
When we open it, it will become wider like this or like
No, yes, like together.
ah.
Yes. And then when we close, the fingers come together and then they open. We don't open this out, okay? Just closing and opening. خیلی خوبه لیلا جون. This is really good. This helps us to stretch a lot. This whole region, you can feel it even in calf muscle. میتونیم اینو توی همین عضلات دوقلویی هم حس بکنیم، دوقلوی پا. It's all the way. So we're just gonna do this, being patient and do this couple of times. Opening the toe and then closing, opening. Thank you. And then shaking the legs, releasing the tension. Next exercise with the right leg, پای راست. Okay? So this toe will be in and the other way out. The tibia bone, which is connected to our knee, it's moving externally, internally. به طرف داخل پنجه پا رو میدیم که این استخون تماما باش در حرکت هستش به طرف بیرون. And knee is stable, but this whole thing internal, external. I'm touching my foot, my leg, my shin because I want to feel that action that's happening along the okay. استخون تیبیا وقتی پنجه رو میدیم به داخل به طرف درون طرف بیرون هدایت میشه. Okay, same thing with the other leg. Inside, out. In. We try to go a little deeper each time if it's possible to unlock the range of the movement. In, out. Continue. Helping the situation. Inside, outside. We working on the toe, Deba. After doing this, you can feel that, where it's working, can feeling the burning sensation in some part of my leg. So therefore, we started with the rapidly moving the toes like this to open. And then we started with the internal and external movement of the toe, the shin, the tibia bone. Let's do each legs again. Shaking again, relaxing. Okay, now opening the legs. 1 second. Yeah, can see better. Opening the leg for the gentle 90-90. To stretch the hip. So as I lower my left knee, I allow my left hip to lift. همونجوری که زانو رو میاریم پایین اجازه میدیم این باسن که زانو رو میاریم پایین از سطح زمین بلند بشه که فشار کمتری رو زانو هامون باشه. Otherwise, if I resist keeping my hip on the floor and I push my knee down, I might overload my knees. I want to be kind to my knee, so I allow my hip to lift off the floor. So there is less pressure on my knee joint. Internal rotation به طرف درون. Internal rotation. It's early morning, so we need more time to open it up. We cannot do only 3 or 4. We can stay longer practicing this. Each knees. Again, being careful with the knee joint. We don't want to create any trouble for the knee. Okay, again, straighten the legs, shaking it, relaxing it. Now, just like a butterfly, but not too close, okay? Little bit distance. یه مقدار این پروانه رو، این حرکت پروانه رو یکم باز نگه می‌داریم. We're gonna keep it a little bit open. So we're gonna do the hip thing. So our hand is going to support, and then we start with the moving the hip. Do you remember this position? When we used to press right hip, belly button, left hip, and sacrum, the middle part, moving only. Then right hip, tailbone, left hip, belly button. باسن سمت راست، دنبالیچه باسن سمت چپ و قسمت ناف رو طرف زمین. وقتی که فشار میدیم این حرکت چرخشی به وجود میاد تو این قسمت میانی بدن. The middle part moves and I release any tension if there is on my sciatic, my hip, my lumbar spine. This is one of the movements that it really helped me to never anymore deal with the back pain. I'm really happy since I practiced this.
What would make you happy with this?
Well, I do a lot of yoga, but uh, for people that they walk, uh, they sit a lot, on the chair, they need to be more flexible on the hip. And here, when I press my tailbone, I arch my back. When I press my belly button to the floor, I tilt in my pelvis. It stretches my lower back beautifully. And the whole thing is really nice. That's why, I used to have some issues with my lower back time to time, soreness, but this helped me a lot.
We are doing
Not have.
circle in the hip,
Say
or
again.
we are doing circle in the hip, or only left and right?
We do right hip, pressing the right hip, pressing the left hip, and also pressing the tailbone, the sacrum. It's like you're tilting out the pelvis and then belly button. So
No.
4 direction is happening here on the hip side. It's four. We can do the small circle or we can do a bigger. میتونیم بیشتر دایره بزرگتری رو ایجاد کنیم یا میتونیم. It depends on our practice. And the common mistake is people that they do upper body, which they have to focus here on the middle part. Okay. Next position is the same setup by just lowering the head to the toes. So it stretches the whole sciatic. If you want, Nadia, just keep your feet a little bit more distance so you can bend further down. چون پاهامون فاصله داره یکم باید خم بشیم رو به جلو که سعی کنیم که از نیروی جاذبه زمین استفاده بکنیم. Yes. At this point, you should feel it on the both hips and the sciatics here. They are stretched in these positions. We are in action. Lower the head. Breathe. یواش یواش سر میاریم به پایین. تنفسمون فوکوس میکنیم. Sometimes people use a pillow, a big pillow or a block to just, stay longer here, relaxing. Staying longer, it gives us you can use a ball, for example, if you have a Pilates ball, not too big. It's important to stay longer here, breathe. So big pillows is really good. If you have it around here, just to put it here, this block is not enough for me. I can just put my hands on it and relax. Then we're going to open the legs again, stretching it out, relaxing. Reaching to the toe, forward bend, okay? With a belt or something. Forward bend. Don't worry, focus on your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. So, so we did a nice forward bend. Now, hands up, reaching the left hand to the toes, reaching the right hand out to open. Look at that hand. Inhale back to the center, switch the hand. Reaching the right hand to the toe, reaching the left hand to the opposite direction. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale, reach. Exhale, reach. Switching the arm. Breathe in, breathe out. If I can catch my left toe with the right hand, of course it's a little better. If I catch my right toe with the left hand, it's a bit more effective. Thank you so much. Now, please continue practicing being on the floor, using your hands on your knee, and do rotations for the hips. Outward. روی زمین میخوابیم، دستا رو زانوامون رو ساپورت میکنیم به طرف درون و به طرف بیرون برای نرمش و انعطاف مفصل لگن. For the hips, outward rotation, inward rotation, outward rotation. All right. So one leg at a time to straighten. We're going to catch our toes, straighten one leg at a time. One's left leg, back to the center, right leg. Right leg. یکی از پاها رو تنها سعی میکنیم که صاف بکنیم. Right, left. If we cannot touch the toe, we have an option to use the belt, okay? To catch the toe one leg at a time, both legs this time. دو تا پاها با هم باز میکنیم. Both legs. Opening both legs. All right. Exhale. Closing. So there is one more movement which I want to do it, but I don't know because Deborah also is like me, blocked at one side. But we're gonna try doing it, okay? So it is easy. So both legs, right leg comes on the floor, left leg follow on the top of it. You see, it's a little tricky. You need a space
You
to
can
move.
push it.
Now you have lots of space to do it. Both legs comes on the top of each other. Bravo, Nadia. Yes, that's correct. لیلا جون نمیتونی پاهاتو بگیری با که دستت باید رو به پاهات باشه
میتونم،
وقتی
جا ندارم. فضا ندارم، فقط یه طرف رو میتونم.
Okay, yeah, this needs a little bit of the space. Okay, so we do this couple of times and then both legs creating circle. Creating circle. Keep your lumbar spine on the floor. نمیذاریم کمرمون قوس کنه. قسمت پایینی کمر باید رو زمین باشه وقتی داریم حرکت. Creating circle with both legs. Having our spine on the floor, the lumbar spine. Creating left to right, right to left. All right. Okay, so we didn't do one of the movements which I like a lot for massaging the internal organs. When you bring the knees, creating circle to massage the organs برای ماساژ دادن ارگان های داخلی مثل روده ها و اینا. سعی میکنیم پاها رو به سمت شکم نزدیک کنیم و بچرخونیم این دوتا پاها رو که ماساژ بگیرن. Giving a good massage for the internal organs by pressing, holding that knee closer, creating circle. Both directions, left to right, right to left. مونا یکم با من ورزش میکردی حالت خوب بشه. یوگا بکن با من. با من یوگا بکن. خوبه. All right. Next. Hands reach to the knees, touching the knee, and return on the floor. Hands reach to the knee, exhale. Inhale, hands up. Open your chest, exhale, touch. Inhale, return. Exhale, touch. Continue. Exhale, touch. Very nice. Now, we're gonna strengthen our knees and the legs muscle by practicing bridge, pressing the feet to the floor, lifting the hip off the floor. Exhale, lowering the hip back on the floor. Pressing and return. Yes. Press your feet. Good job. Focus on your breath. حرکت پلو اجرا میکنیم. پاها به زمین فشار داده میشه. Lifting knee joint. Many doctors give this as a remedy to strengthening the muscle, supporting a knee capsule, supporting our knees, strengthening this region. Legs, feet pressed to the floor, toes parallel. پاها باید پارالل باشه به هم دیگه، به طرف بیرون یا به طرف درون نباشه. Toes parallel. All right. So next exercise is the pelvis in and out. While we are here on the floor, we tilt out the pelvis, arching the back. We press the belly button into the floor, flattening the back. قوس رو ایجاد میکنیم رو کمرمون با فشار دادن استخوان دنبالیچه و بعد دوباره شکم رو فشار میدیم، قسمت ناف رو فشار میدیم رو زمین، کمرمون کاملا میاد روی سطح زمین. Arching lower back by pressing the sacrum, flattening the lower back by pressing the belly button. Another hip and the lower back workout. They're releasing any tension from this region. Now, tailbone, pressing the right hip, belly button, pressing the left hip back to the tailbone, creating circle. استخوان دنبالیچه سمت راست باسن رو به سطح زمین نزدیک میکنیم. ناف چپ فشار میدیم. Yes, we make a circle, Nadia.
From the hips only?
Yes. Again, we are focused on the hips only. We arch the back, then we press the right hip, then we come to the belly button, then we press the left hip. That makes the circle on the hip. And then we do opposite direction also. So right to left, couple of times, and then left to right. While we are on the floor, tailbone, left hip, belly button, counterclock. Right hip, Nadia, there is lots of sound coming from your mic.
Okay. No, I will because I'm in the gym. 1 second, I will.
Tell them لا يتكلم. Thank you. So we do this hip thing, both direction. More we do, obviously, we have a better flexibility and ease during the day. We did both directions. Okay, so I like to continue my practice with the butterfly. With the butterfly, if you have a pillow that keep your head off the floor in this position, it's helping the situation with your hands pressing the knees into the floor. اگه یه بالشتی چیزی بذاریم زیر سرمون دستا رو بهتر میتونیم برسونیم به زانوها که این زانوها رو فشار بدیم به طرف زمین تو حالت پروانه. سوپتا باداکونا sleeping butterfly, and these hands must be, like actively pressing the knees into the floor. If you go to these sport shops, like a Decathlon here we have in Turkey, they sell some sandbags, like a 1 kilo, 5 kilo, and you can put it on your legs in the butterfly, or you can use normal weight to put it on the top of the knees in this position. That is also helping. But yeah, I like it heavy, very heavy, like 5 kilo each leg, and just relaxing my abdominal muscle, relaxing my lower back, allowing this stretch. Shaking a little bit, right hand and left hand. Focus on your breath. Okay. So, and then we can just relax our legs anytime you wish. You can stay longer. Remember, if you need to stay longer, stay a bit more. So we will have another exercise on the floor before, we come to the sitting position and breathing. And that is catching the right toe with the belt. Here, with the belt, we must catch the right toe. So we have the knee straight. باید زانومون صاف باشه. برای همین میتونیم از یه کمری چیزی استفاده کنیم که این پا رو بگیریم. And then we're gonna start creating circle. If we can catch the toe, outward and inward rotations. This is very good, Nadia, for legs, to stretching the whole group of hamstrings, the hip. Flex your toe. سعی میکنیم پنجه پا رو به طرف زمین بکشونیم. Flexing the toe, making that nice circle. Catching the belt with the right hand, because this is my right leg, and allow the right leg to the right side. Keep the left hip on the floor at this point. We don't want the left hip to lift. Left hand pressing the left hip into the floor, looking to the left hand side. Look to the opposite direction. You see? That's really good, Nadia. Bravo. Yes, right hip to the right, sorry, right leg to the right side. Stay longer, breathe. Breathing is important. Armin, اینجا بشی. Come. اونجا داره دوربین میگیره من. Back to the center this time. Catching the boat with both hands. Try to lift the head up. This time, head to the knee. Right leg, head to the right knee. Try to touch your toe. اینجا بشی. اینجا بشی. اونجا نشی. جلو دوربینی. بیا. اینجا. Come. Next, we're going to catch this right toe with the left hand, allowing the right leg to the left side. Keep the right hip on the floor. Do you remember? اجازه نمیدیم که این باسن سمت راست از زمین فاصله پیدا بکنه. Keep that right hip on the floor. Well, Deborah, you really allow this right hip to lift off the floor. I think you like it. No problem. Keep that right hip on the floor. Use the belt. That is really good, Nadia. Just try to catch the belt a little tighter. If you want to improve your flexibility, you need to pay with the pain a little bit. It is painful when we feel this stretching on the hamstrings. Shall we do the same thing with the left leg? Okay, so we're going to catch the left leg with the belt. Start with the creating a circle. Both directions, left to right, right to left.
No, but
Chavash. I have even shorter belts. Now, left leg, hold the belt to the left side, stretching. Stretching to the left side with the belt. Looking to the opposite direction. پای سمت چپمون رو این بار با کمر میگیریم که زانومون صاف باشه. میریم سمت چپ به طرف راست نگاه. Very good. Back to the center. Head to the knee. سر رو میاریم به بالا. Head to the knee variation. Head to the knee. Last, catching the belt with the right hand. This is our left leg, allowing the left leg to the right side. Keep the left hip on the floor. I think we need to use the belt that is not very stretchy because, I need you to therefore catch the belt further up. Your leg is Very close to the floor, yeah. Yes. Just catch the belt a little bit further up. At the end, I'm gonna ask you to come to the sitting position. And practice our breathing. The abdominal in, out, in, out. In, out, in, out. نباید اجازه بدیم خم بشیم رو به جلو، باید صاف باشیم. We try to keep the diaphragm open, create a space between the ribs and the pelvis. Forcefully breathing out and let the stomach go in and out. Uddiyana. Exhale completely. And this vacuum happening here. So sometimes you can see the ribs. And I like to massage it at this point. تو این قسمت دوست دارم که یه ماساژی هم بگیرم. Pushing. Exhale. Exhale completely. Vacuum. So when we are vacuuming, holding that stomach lock, we have retention. We hold the breath, and then we let the stomach goes in, out. And then with a little bit of the pelvis move, we can do nowly. یه حرکتیه که یوگی‌ها انجام میدن برای عضلات شکم در حالت نشسته، بهش میگن ناولی. وقتی نفس رو دادی بیرون میتونی عضلات شکمتو کنترل کنی. We control the muscles, abdominal muscle with the nowli technique. Move from the left, move from the right. But I am breathing right now, so it should be in the full exhalation state, okay? So you exhale completely, you vacuum, and then you start doing this, okay? Nowly. And then when you're finished, then you can unlock the energy, you can breathe in. So exhale. I'm using my hands to control also because it is a technique that it comes by years of practicing, and I didn't practice this enough. So at one point you will be able to do without assistance of the hands, but I use the hands because when I press in and I hold it there, it helps a lot to be able to do it. Otherwise, it needs a practice, and no any explanation really can help with the Nauli because it's all about controlling these muscles. There is a mid part muscle, there is a sideways muscle. So you will be able to hold it in and release the other one so that it looks like something moving into your stomach. Yeah. So hopefully, we can master this Nauli because this is very, very powerful. And now the Alanom Benom, left in, right out only. Okay. سمت چپ میگیریم، سمت راست میدیم بیرون فقط. دوباره سمت چپ نفس دم، سمت راست. Only through the left inhale, through the right exhale. We're going to do it slowly, naturally, not forcefully. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Left in, right out. Left in, right out. Left in, right out. Then we're going to switch. Only right in, left out. Lock the left nostril with the ring finger. الان عوض کردیم راست به درون چپ به بیرون. راست نفس میکشیم چپ بیرون. So maybe you don't notice, but this breathing exercise, it having a big effect during the day in our nervous system with the functioning of the mind. Our brain can be smarter, be more focused with this technique. Now, the Omkara pranayam, the sound, which is balancing this energy level here at the skull. So you breathe through the nostril, you sing with me. Om. Gently breathe through the nostrils, naturally. Om. Nasıl? Om. So at the end, I'm gonna ask you to work on your shoulders a little bit. Push the shoulders backward, up. Release the tension around your neck. Creating circle, maybe with your hand. Everything tension, both directions. Lowering head at one side, moving one shoulder at a time. Moving your head to one side. یکیشون رو تکون میدیم. گردنمون رو ریلکس میکنیم. انتها one shoulder at a time. Rotations. حرکت چرخشی. Rotations. So guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining today's yoga session. Sorry, it was a Saturday weekend. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you, kids, for sharing that with us. Maybe you guys can help us. You look really flexible.
These guys, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like a chewing gum. You want to eat